you could like watch anime like with your baby on one device, and then do whatever you want on another device, whether it be like scrolling through your phone, whatever, watching videos, whatever. Or it could also be like uploading content, um, posting content. um, okay, so if you have a video already done, or videos already like edited, you know whatever, um you could like hold your baby in your non-dominant like arms, and like you know with your right hand or whatever, you can upload the videos and stuff like that. But you can cradle your baby, that way your baby's getting like nurturing, um and you know being held, comforted. um okay, that way you're happy and your baby's happy, and your baby feels occupied, and you're still getting done like whatever, like you're like you need to get done. But like if you are on a laptop, like I don't know, maybe slow work is better than no work. And you can kind of like have your laptop kind of, to wherever you can see it at. Me, I can't see that far. I can't even see like the screen right now, but came so yeah, I have the screen to where like you can kind of just see what's going on here. But I mean, um and yeah, just type with one hand or whatever. So and hold the baby with your other hand, or find a way to like harness your baby. Maybe you could harness your baby and still hold your baby. Okay. um but that way, if the baby kind of gets a little busy, you're still, you know
power off, Bluetooth mode.
Let's see, King of Pentacles here at the third eye. um so it looks like your husband maybe on a business trip, or something like that. Or like maybe are you like, you could be like taking uh taking a break, like if you do work or whatever, you're taking a break or on your break you have lunch with your husband. Maybe your husband picks you up, or you're like leaving work early to go hang out with your husband or your boyfriend or whatever. you know what's funny? Like, I just thought about the fact that the day I took that photo with Marjorie, um, all the girls, like, at my job that day, or whatever, the job that I mean, I don't work there anymore. I was working at a hospital. Um, they were all like laughing at me, kind of like making fun of me because they were saying that me and my husband were eloping. They were saying that we were eloping, and because he had on white and I had on white, or whatever, and I saw Marjorie, and uh, she Marjorie was kind of wearing like the opposite of my colors, and it kind of reminded me of my friend, like Natasha, her like wedding pictures or whatever. But uh, anyways, um, so yeah, and it's just somehow I feel like people are like, maybe you're eloping. I'm seeing like an elopement, but it's like so beautiful and like cute, and like there's like an air of innocence about something you're doing that is actually like kind of like it's bad, whatever, or it's like not in the rule book or something like that. It's like, this isn't in the rule book. You can't actually leave work and go with your husband or whatever. Or maybe you just like had a weird day at work, and you know, you maybe you started having mood swings because like your day was weird, and you're like, maybe you were actually like really cute that day, or either that or like your husband brings you a dress, and he's like, oh, I know you're having a bad day today, um like, come with me. I'll come pick you up, and like I'll take you out today. That way like your day could be better. Okay. um and then you go out and you actually like take some really cute, like really good pictures. I feel like you've been like under like a lot of stress or something. It's like you're trying to find ways to unwind with like
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
we have the 10 of coin at the heart. So you could be like thinking about your family, or talking to your family, or hanging out with your family, or whatever. Um, or maybe you're just very like, maybe you're family oriented, okay? Or you know, seeing, or like you could have a photo book, and you know, you're kind of going through your photos, kind of like organizing them. You know, you could be clearing your storage, but you could be hanging out with your family, okay, at the heart, or okay, at the throat we have the world. Okay, so I'm seeing like a situation where it's like you could feel okay, if it could be, okay, let's see, either you could be leaving work to go hang out with your family, okay, or you could be like, I feel like you want it's like you're a good person, okay, and you're nice and you're kind, and you um you know, you have family, but you feel more free when you're kind of like, when you can enjoy your own energy, okay? Maybe you feel like sometimes like you can't quite be yourself around your family, or maybe your family thinks you're different than them or something, or whatever. Maybe you're just busy, because like I'm seeing someone who could be like very serious or very straight faced, or just enjoy time alone. Um, like, okay, so for example, if you have a business, and like in the business you have to do like Zoom calls and stuff like that, and you're talking to, on your Zoom calls, you're like talking to like, you know, maybe it's like a few other people on the Zoom call, and you don't want your like your family in the background, kind of like being like noisy or something. You know, it could just be like something simple like that, where and so you like to be like home, like if you work from home, or if you are an entrepreneur, if you're starting a business, or if you work from home, yeah, or you could even like
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
you could even like doing you could be in school, like enrolled in school online. Okay, so if you're enrolled in school online and you take online classes, to where like you you have a professor, you know, like on your laptop screen, and like maybe your you know, your peers, you know, are there as well, okay, and you know, like I feel that it's just easier to um like be in your own space, like maybe an office or something, like have an office, or be at home, like where you don't have like everyone in your whole family at your house or something. You know, and you can just like you could be at home, have a home office, you know, or go to an office, maybe. Okay. Or you could be, or maybe you go to the library or something. Like if you just live in a home where like there's like, if you live with your family, if you're younger and you still live with your family, okay, maybe you leave and go to the library and you go into a quiet corner or something like that. So I'm getting the energy of someone who feels freer when they can enjoy their own energy because they're not being like reflected by someone else or something, because it's you can't control like another person. You can't control someone outside of you. Okay, so like I'm having the energy of like, you know, so if someone, you know, else is living with you and they want to, you know, kind of, you know, maybe they are also doing something. Like for example, if someone is like singing karaoke, you know, they could be singing karaoke and but you're trying to like be on an office Zoom call. It's like the energy is just not like, so I feel that you just want like, you feel better. Okay, so for example, if you're the one who wants to sing karaoke, then you would want to be in your own space, your own energy, you know, enjoying yourself. It doesn't mean that, you know, whoever's in the office is, you know, a bad person. It just means that you know, they might find you annoying because you're singing all loud, but they're trying to be on a very important call and they actually want, you know, it completely quiet. They want, okay, or they want no noise. You know, so if you want to sing, it's like, well, you know, like for me, I love to sing, so I like to be living out in the country where I actually don't have a lot of neighbors. Like,
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
well, not, I actually enjoy having neighbors. I do. I enjoy that, but it's a certain vibe. So maybe you want to like live somewhere where, you know, it, you know, people aren't going to complain about you going outside and singing or something like that. Or if you want to sing inside, you know, you know, I'm just seeing the energy of you wanting, you getting some freedom, okay? Like just a little bit of freedom. Okay, at the crown we have, I don't know, 6 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. So you could be preparing like for a televised wedding. Like you could be preparing to televise your wedding or something. Yeah, I see you like making plans, or you could be picking your wedding dress, um or something to do with a beautiful dress. You kind of, I'm seeing like someone who has a lot of kind of like ideas going on. It's like you want to do like a lot of different things, okay? So, you know, and like all your efforts are like going to a goal, which your goal is to, you know, dot dot dot. So if say for example, if your goal is to maybe you just want a wedding, okay? So you're planning a wedding, and so you want to have like your dream body. So you're going for jogs. I just feel like your schedule, you're on such a tight schedule that you don't it's like maybe you have like a lot of self-disciplines, and you want as minimal distractions like as possible or whatever. Okay, so I'm saying it could be like that. It could be you might be getting serious about like your self-discipline. You could have like a routine or a regimen or a schedule that you like are serious about. You want as minimal distractions as possible.
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
I'm seeing you getting just very serious about your work. You don't want to feel like you're kind of like lollygagging or fiddle-footing. Okay, so like you don't want to feel like you're lollygagging. So maybe you wake up like every morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning. You go for a jog because you know that you want your body to be a certain type of way by your wedding date. You know, like if my anniversary is on the 16th, March 16th. But so I just actually just had my anniversary. But so if you're planning like a wedding, you know you want to have your bikini body going. So you're gonna get up, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, cup of coffee, go for a jog or whatever, come back, got clean up. Okay, well then you go to the library, your office, or you just set up your home office. So Or you could just, it could be as simple as, you know, getting your laptop ready, opening your laptop, whatever. Maybe you have like a just I'm getting, you know, if you have like a curtain, or, you know, like a wall mural or whatever that you like, so that, you know, just to seem like more professional, you could get a wall mural or some paintings, like framed paintings. Okay. So I'm just seeing that maybe you have like a lot of, like, I see you doing a lot of motions. It's like you're going through the motions, but there are like, it's so many motions that you have to do. And say, for example, if you were like hand washing laundry, it's just gonna take a certain amount of time. Okay, it's like, as much as you would like to just, you know, toss them and it be done, you know, like in a washing machine, if you're hand washing them, it's just gonna take a certain amount of time, you know. So if you are organizing, like, maybe, so you could be doing like home projects. Okay, if you're organizing your fridge, cleaning out your fridge, if you are remodeling, laying new tile, everything that you do in life, it takes a certain amount of time. So you need a certain, you need, it's like you're gonna have to have energy in your reservoir. Okay, like you don't want to be running on E and like putting all of your energy into others, putting none of your energy into yourself, and then like everything that you're trying to accomplish just kind of fizzles out because you're not pouring.
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
Because you're not pouring into yourself, because you're not. Okay, so I'm seeing the energy of giving, of like overflow. Okay, so if there, so if I have like a tall like a champagne glass in my hand or whatever, if I don't have any water for me, then I can't give water to you, because if I, even if I'm kind and generous, and I'm trying to, so I'm seeing like, oh, now I'm seeing actually, I'm actually seeing the 10 of Cups in my head. So I'm getting, there's like a miniature version of the 10 of Cups here. So this could definitely be like a movie based on a true story, but I'm seeing like maybe the 10 of Cups is like your routine that you're getting into, where you are pursuing, you know, your 10 of cups life, which is your ultimate wish fulfillment, you know, your ultimate happiness of having life that, you know, at at the very least, like a routine that you can keep up with yourself, keeping up with yourself. Okay, but I feel like you're closer. I feel like you are making progress, even if it like seems as if you're not making progress. I feel that you actually are making progress. If you just keep at the routine, okay? I feel that you will naturally acquire things. You will naturally, you know, it's like the universe, you know, it will just pretty much auto correct itself. I feel like your thing is like having self-discipline, okay? And maybe you feel like even more freedom because you just feel free to like be yourself, okay? Oh yeah, with the 10 of cups thing, I'm seeing like a water fountain, but it's like yeah, I'm seeing like a water fountain with like a 4-tier water fountain where maybe the top layer is like yours. So once your cup, your glass is filled, then after that, then the water it overflows into every glass. Okay. So, but it feels so you could be getting a waterfall installed nearby, like outside of your home, or a jacuzzi installed. Or going to a water park, or maybe you could I'm seeing like a candle, like it's like a wax candle waterfall thing deal. You could be getting one of those, or a jacuzzi.
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
Okay, we pulled the 6 of Wands. It says, goodbye textbooks, hello real world. So relieved to be done with studying. Graduation, new beginnings, and free at last. Oh my God. It says, congratulations, proud of you. Wow. That's so funny. I just heard Kelly Rowland's motivation song in my head. So you could be getting like a motivation playlist, like music that, you know, even if you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and freaking you can perk up because you have a playlist like waiting for you. Maybe your alarm system could be you know, good motivating songs, like maybe even songs that literally like say the word motivation. But bless you, Joey. I was about to say. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like this song by Metro Station. So you could be just listening to like Calvin Harris, like really good like techno music. I'm seeing like not, you probably don't want like slow songs. Like you don't want to be like listening to a ballad first thing in the morning. You want something that's gonna like kind of yell in your face, kind of get you up. Okay, and let you know that it's time to, you know, like seize the day. I'm seeing that a written schedule or a routine of alarms I'm seeing. So you have like clock after clock, alarm clock. You have an alarm clock. Maybe it goes off every hour on the hour so that you can keep track of time, and it tells you exactly like what you should do when you hear the sound. And so if you wake up at 4 and you know you can label your alarm you know like energy drink, you know or coffee. You could label it energy drink, or you can label it Keurig. Whatever is gonna get you up and going. So maybe you okay, so there's also a possibility that like you were employed, and maybe you could have been working on your entrepreneurship. You could have been working on your entrepreneurship, like literally at your job. So if you worked in
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
So if you worked in an office, or you had a front desk job or whatever, so you could have possibly, okay, if you were a for example, I was an auditor. So if you're an auditor, okay, if you were actually like studying, like doing college online while you had your job, you graduate, you get, okay, whatever, your master's degree, whatever, and you graduate with a grant of some sort, and or maybe like you graduate and like you made maybe you made connections while I'm seeing someone who's like who is a mad hustler, or a diva rather, because a diva is a female version of a hustler. But that's what Beyonce says. So you have like a desk job in an office. You're going to school online to get maybe whatever, your master's degree. You graduate with your master's degree, and you also made connections via friggin' being via online connections with your peers and professors. Okay, maybe you had to go places, because I actually saw energy earlier where you had to go places every now and again. Okay, so maybe you could have like landed an opportunity at like a fair, a job fair, and it, you landed an opportunity, and so which made it to where you pretty much like have like a job waiting for you, like right after you graduate with a grant. Okay, well, that's crazy. So I feel that you have a lot to rejoice about and be grateful for. So, let's see. Oh, also I'm seeing, let's see. You could have also like received like a graduation gift or something like that, or like I'm seeing like, yeah, I'm just seeing like a grant that where you could kind of like make a purchase that, I just heard mega purchase. You could have like hit the lottery or something like that. But yeah, so I'm seeing a grant, and then you're able to like get a lot of things done like within a much quicker time span. And it's like money that you don't have to pay back or something. But it just kind of like gives you a boost. Okay. Okay, we have the it says
power off.
let's see.
Bluetooth mode.
Queen of Swords says, it says, let's see, the T square is mightier than the sword. Don't make me use the T square. Tough love, strict but fair, student lover, Queen of Swords. Nice. the T-square. Yo. The T-square came out at the Pure and Sacred. I can't image. So the T-square. I'm seeing like I feel that it's very good energy. Okay. I feel that the T-square is like all I don't know, maybe it could be self-explanatory, or also I'm seeing like ultrasound pictures. Okay, like I'm actually seeing ultrasound pictures. All right, and maybe I feel that the ultrasound pictures are like the point of something, or like the whole reason it's the ultrasound pictures, or you know, maybe you really wanted some ultrasound pictures. I kept Lily's ultrasound pictures for like, oh my God, 10 years. But I feel that you really, 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 maybe you want a copy of your ultrasound pictures. So it could be about getting copies of your ultrasound pictures. That is so funny that it came out like that, because I was actually getting the energy of like documents, and needing documents to like to complete other documents, or needing documents to fulfill other documents. Okay. What's it called when you so yeah, to submit documents you need. So if you're trying to get your ultrasound pictures, right, you might have to go up there to get a copy of your ultrasound pictures. You might have to go up there and be like, all right, well, here's my baby's birth certificate, here's my birth certificate, here's my baby's social security card, here's my social security card, okay, here's my driver's license and ID. Can I get a copy of my ultrasound pictures now? and like they're like, well, we don't really have copies of your
power off. Bluetooth mode.
But they're like, we have like a disc. We have a disc, and you can put it, you can stick it in your laptop. You can stick the disc in your laptop, and you can watch the ultrasound presentation. Okay? Or maybe you go up there or whatever with your husband. You request your ultrasound pictures. They give you a disc that you can stick in the disc, slot of your laptop or computer. You can watch your ultrasound pictures from your pregnancy. Maybe you could possibly even have needed maybe you actually had to, like, if you are an entrepreneur, maybe you wanted to do something unique with your ultrasound pictures. Like, say for example, if you were having a wedding and you're like, I'm having a wedding and we're gonna live stream my wedding, so I want in the wedding picture, in the wedding video, I want, let's see, I want ultrasound pictures of both my babies in my wedding video. So you had to, submit your documents. Okay. So I also see you, you're like picking out your decorations, what colors you want your wedding to be, the style of dress. You could have maybe you have I don't know, a designer, or or a clerk there. You could have a clerk there helping you to, maybe I'm seeing like a kind clerk who's there to kind of like, they can tell you what dress, or what fit, what style would best complement your figure. Okay. What color would look best on you? Little accent pieces, like your earrings, your headband, what veil material, length of train, or whatever. Okay, well, what do we have at the solar plexus?
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
At the solar plexus, we have the Lover's card. It says, love is the most powerful magic of all. The alchemy that transforms two separate beings into one. The two become one. May the love inspire us to be kinder, more compassionate, and more loving towards each other. Love alchemy. Wow. Love is the most powerful magic of all. The alchemy that transforms the two into one being. May the love inspire us to be kinder, more compassionate, and more loving towards each other. Love alchemy. So I'm seeing maybe the sun is actually Cupid, okay? Or I feel that like maybe your baby is keeping you together, or your baby is very like important to, you know, you as a husband, you as a wife, or whatever. The sun is like your main focus, main concern. And I feel like your baby is like Cupid. Like, you love him so much. Like, your baby is so lovable. I see, could definitely be a baby boy. Your baby boy is so lovable, so beautiful. Okay, maybe your baby looks just like his dad. Okay, obviously that would make the mommy very in love with the baby if if he looks just like his daddy. So it's the magic of Cupid. Cupid is love. Hearing Michael Jackson. I don't know why. And here he goes. He's like, any of you okay? I don't even know if that's the same song, but that's what I'm hearing. So okay, we pulled the Six of Swords at the third eye. I feel that you have like a desire to move to calmer waters, or maybe you just feel some inner anxiety. You don't know, it's like you just are having maybe anxiety or depression, or you know, anxiety, depression, stuff like just feelings of not feeling okay. And like I feel that you just want to move into calmer waters or whatever. Maybe, and I'm also getting the energy of like you just like possibly it's like you,
Power off. Bluetooth mode.
yeah, is Six of Swords, blowing out my candles and making a wish for a brighter tomorrow. Hope, birthday traditions, and yeah.
And my rest.
So I'm saying like you just, I'm getting the energy of literally like, I try not for my readings to not like be like lovey-dovey just because or whatever. I'm not like whatever, but I'm getting kind of like a little bit of energy where this is like a very lovey-dovey reading actually, but I feel that, okay, so maybe there are undertones and overtones of like self-discipline and like routine and everything. Okay, it's like I'm getting the energy of like you wanting to keep your routine because it's like for love. Okay, you want to keep your routine for love. Okay, I feel that it's an act of loving yourself, and it's also how you can love others. Okay, and I'm also getting the energy of like being like, I don't know, I'm just getting like regular everyday like adult stuff where you kind of just have to take care of business. Like maybe you have to go to the DMV and renew your driver's license or something. Maybe you have to do some mundane paperwork, but you're doing that to do something else. It's like, say for example, if you're planning your wedding and you want your ultrasound pictures at your wedding, okay, you have to gather your documents that you need in order to obtain your ultrasound pictures. Then you have to so I'm seeing that it just takes effort to accomplish like whatever like that you want to accomplish in life. You have to put effort into it. And I'm like talking to me now. Putting effort into like whatever in life that you would like to accomplish, okay? And it's just something that it's like no matter what, if you